And traveling was called against Notre Dame. It'll be Mesa ball on the baseline. Sanders inbound to Devin Fortune in the corner, over to Renty. Brings it to the top of the key, over to Salas, who drives, penetrates, shoots, and no good. Dunk put back by number 32, Lamar Wright. Second dunk of the quarter. And it's now 19-12 Notre Dame. Foul called on the floor before the shot. Foul's on number 11, Gio Sanders, his second, and the team's fifth. Checking in for the Rams. Number 12, Jonah Zandy checks into the game.
No value. No. What's up?
Long range three by Pierce Sterling is no good. Rebounded by Devin Fortune, who pushes the ball up to Salas. Drives hard to the hole, but is fouled. Blocking called on Pierce Sterling. His first, team second. Anthony Salas will shoot two for Mesa. Misses the first. Salas misses both free throws. Rebound by Anton Mazga. He'll push the ball up court. Drives, penetrates, shoots, no good. Rebounded by Renty for Mesa. He brings the ball up to half court, slows it up a little. Gets the ball over to Lamar Wright. Drives, penetrates, shoots, and is fouled. Fouls on number 23, Anthony Holland, his first personal and team's third.
You have Lamar Wright at the line shooting two. Misses the first one.
We're 0 for 5 so far with the free throws. Maybe turn that around, huh? And that's a good start. 6-point lead for Notre Dame with 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Sterling over to Holland. Holland's had a great first half, or first quarter. No good, back up and in by Anton Mazga. And Mesa will hold the ball for the last shot with 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Lamar brings the ball up. 3 seconds left. Lamar Wright for three.
Is good at the buzzer.
Great shot by Lamar. Great energy boost for the Rams as we had a little bit of a lull to end that quarter. Now definitely help us out as we enter the second quarter.
So after one quarter of play, we are close. It is competitive. Teams are pressing the action on both sides. And Notre Dame leads 21-16 at the end of one quarter.
Yeah, people are still saying no.
It'll be Mesa ball to start the second quarter as Lamar Wright looks to inbound the ball. Ball into Renty in the backcourt. Guarded by Mazga. Takes the ball left-handed to the left side. Back. Pulls his dribble. Ball into Salas. Back over to Lamar Wright. Drives baseline. Shoots. No good. Rebounded by Mazga. Who pushes the ball up court. Basket was good by Dondre Bosley. He will go to the line for an additional free throw. Foul was on Anthony Salas, his first and the team's sixth. Bosley misses the free throw for the N1. And a foul called on Notre Dame. Foul was on number 23, Anthony Holland, his second personal, team's fourth. Ball pinballed around and recovered by Mesa. Salas for three is good.
Great shot by the big man there. 6'6", and he can shoot the long ball. Notre Dame comes down and shoots a three just off the front iron. Devin Fortune with another rebound.
Ball into Fortune from Salas is good. And just like that, Mesa has cut the lead to 2. .30-second timeout taken by Notre Dame. That's their first charge timeout of the game.
So it's halftime now, ladies and gentlemen. Notre Dame is ahead 23-21. 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Can you pull it up on your phone so I can stick the jacket in?
Rosal Robbins dribbles left-handed over to Pierce Sterling, who drives, penetrates, shoots, and with the left hand is up and good. Renty brings the ball up court. Right to the left of the Notre Dame logo. Ball into Salas down low. Drives, penetrates. Reverse, no good. Rebounded by Notre Dame's Anton Mazga, and he is fouled. Number 42, Anthony Salas, his second personal. And we're in the bonus, so Mazga gets 1 and 1. First free throw is good. And the second is as well. Notre Dame pushes the lead back to 6 with 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Lamar Wright dribbles, guarded closely by Holland.
It's a risky pass there by Lamar in the corner. Luckily it worked out for him.
Yeah, that was a little risky pass, wasn't it? Zandy to inbound the ball with 16 on the shot clock. Five-second violation called against Mesa for not inbounding the ball in time. Mazel Robbins brings the ball up, gets the ball over to Sterling, who brings the ball up the right side, drives, penetrates, shoots, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Lamar Wright, who presses the ball up the right side. Takes it all the way, floats. And an offensive foul, player control. Called against number 32, Lamar Wright, his first. No shooting because it's an offensive foul. And Notre Dame turns the ball over. Renty to inbound the ball. Checking back in for Notre Dame, number 23, Anthony Holland. As Bosley gets a rest. He's had a productive first half already.
Notre Dame extends to a soft full court press just to kind of stop the momentum of the Rams a little bit. Mesa passes it around the perimeter. Great pass from the big guy into junior Devin Fortune.
Robbins over to Holland at the top of the key. Back over to Pierce Sterling on the left. Drives down the middle, fakes, pulls up, hits the two. As Renty brings the ball up court. Gets the ball over to Lamar Wright. Top drives, penetrates, hits the corner to Salas. Back to Lamar under the baseline. Puts it up and in. Blocked. Ball was blocked out of bounds. It's Mesa's ball. With just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Mesa trails by 6. Ball inbounded to Lamar right at the top of the free throw line. And the alley-oop from Salas to Fortune has this crowd on the Mesa side on their feet. Robbins drives, penetrates, pulls up, and gives the ball back to Sterling, who drives, picks the ball out to Mazga, drives, penetrates, and lays it up and in.
I'm not quite sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you understand the athleticism that junior Devin Fortune just showed. That is next level hops. There's colleges all across the country looking for athletes that look just like that.
Salas with the left hand lays it up and in. And with 4 minutes left in the first half, Notre Dame now leads 31-27. Robbins' shot was blocked by saved by Lamar. Into the corner for three. No good. Zandy chases Robbins up the court, and Sterling lays it all up and in. Renty over Lamar. Fortune in the corner for three is no good. Rebounded strongly by Lamar. Right, lays it up and doesn't fall. And it is rebounded by Anthony Holland, who pushes the ball up. Pulls up from 15. It's good. Timeout on the court called by Mesa. Full timeout.
Notre Dame is on a little bit of a run right now. They're getting open in transition. Mesa get back in on defense, set up their zone, and we cut off the lanes, and I think we'll be okay.
Lamar Wright will inbound the ball to Cameron Renty. And Lamar will bring the ball up court. High post to Salas, who drives right-handed and puts it up and in. With 3 minutes left in the first half, it's now 35-29. Mesa trails Notre Dame. Sterling again, left hand lays it up, and it falls short. Full court pass to Lamar Wright, who lays it up and in. And we're now down by 4 once again. Mazga brings the ball up into the corner to Gosserand. Dondre Bowsley at the top gives the ball over to Sterling for 3, no good. Rebounded by Mazga. 3-point attempt was no good. Batted around, but last touched by Mesa. Checking back in for the Rams. Number 24, Dane Grippo.
This is a huge possession right now for the Rams. They've been able to kind of stop the run a little bit, cut it to 4.
Foul was called on number 33, Devin Fortune, his second, team's 8th. Correction, team 9th. Shooting 1-1 is number 23, Anthony Holland. He misses the first free throw. Sometimes the basketball just knows, right, John? Double dribble called against Mesa, and it'll be turnover to Notre Dame.
A couple mental mistakes for the Rams, but you know what? They're definitely right there. They cut down on a few turnovers and actually turned those into field goal attempts, and we might be looking at a tied game, or we actually might be ahead by a couple.
Well, if you think of all the free throws we missed early, we would be tied right now. So you got to figure there's some nerves working here too a little bit. Finger roll by Dondre Bosley is good as Grippo brings the ball up court. Over to Lamar Wright, who drives, penetrates, is held.
Looks like that's a foul going up. We're going to have Lamar Wright at the line shooting 2. He split his last pair.
Sorry, if my foul was on number 11, Pierce Sterling, his second foul. Lamar Wright misses our first free throw. And he makes a second. As Mazel Robbins brings the ball through the Notre Dame logo at center court. Taken to the hole strong by Dondre Bosley, and it lays it up and in right-handed. And Grippo brings the ball back up court. Devin Fortune, ball knocked out of his hands and picked up by Anthony Holland. Count the basket by Anton Mazga, and the foul is on number 42, Anthony Salas, his third personal. And the Rams will be in double bonus for the rest of the half with another minute and 6 seconds. 4-1, Anton Mazga. Jonas Andy checked back into the game. And the point after is good. And with 1 minute left in the first half, Notre Dame has extended their lead to 10. Layup attempt is no good, but a foul was called on number 1, Anton Mozga. His first personal and the team's 6th. At the line shooting 2, number 32, Lamar Wright. First free throw is no good. As is the second. Mozga brings the ball, pulls it up just before the half-court line. On the right-hand side, surveys the defense, takes the ball left-handed, gives the ball back over to Robbins. Gets the ball over to Bosley, over at the top of the key, cutting.
Traveling. Great defense by sophomore Cam Renty. Definitely read that play and stopped the momentum of Notre Dame.
Yeah, it was great defensive position by Renty and forced the turnover by Notre Dame. Renty brings the ball up, dishes into the corner, back to Sandy at the top. Lamar has it at the top of the key. Move back over to Renty in the left side of the key. Zandy in the corner. And Renty has the ball with 14 seconds remaining in the first half. Shot clock is off. Renty.
Looked like a tripping foul. That's going to bring
That'll be 1-on-1.
Renty to the line.
Number 24, DeAndre Bosley, his first personal foul. And the team's 7th, so it will be 1-on-1. Cameron Renty at the line, shooting 1-on-1.
If I'm the Rams here, I'm thinking defense. You definitely don't want to give up another easy opportunity with 3 seconds left to go in the half.
From midcourt is just off the back iron. And we have reached the halfway point. And it is 42-32. Notre Dame Titans lead the Murrieta Mesa Rams. We'll tune out for about the next 10 minutes for halftime. Test 1, 2. Welcome to Ford CIF Southern Section Championship Basketball 3A Division semifinals as the number 1 seed Notre Dame Titans take on the number 4 seed Murrieta Mesa Rams. We are at halftime with Notre Dame holding a 10-point lead at 42-32 as we have about 3 minutes left in halftime. So the foul situation for Mesa, Anthony Salas has 3, Fortune has 2, and Shamar Wright has 2. Everybody else has 1. Anthony Holland for Notre Dame has 2, and Sterling has 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting underway for our third quarter right now.
I can barely hear you. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2.
Good defense to start. Our Rams are applying a little bit of pressure, so we're starting in a man-to-man. Hopefully we can stop penetration. I think the goal here is to be able to turn the offensive player at least 2 or 3 times. If you allow your guy to put the ball on the ground and take a straight angle, usually that's what they want to do. Make them work a little bit and try to cross over.
And Notre Dame has shown a aggressiveness in driving the key all game long, and it shows right there with another basket by Andre Bosley. And the lead now stretches to 12 for Notre Dame. A pass that was attempted to go into the post is knocked out of bounds by Notre Dame. Sanders' inbound pass to Lamar Wright is knocked away by number 24, Dondre Bosley. Devin Fortune for 3 is off to the right and rebounded by Holland. He'll bring the ball up and gets the ball over to Bosley. As he drives, penetrates, curls the ball, and lays it up and in. Ball pinballed around a little bit, and here is Sterling with the layup and in left-handed. And we're a minute and a half into the third quarter. And Notre Dame has extended their lead 48-32. As Notre Dame has started the second half on a 6-0 run. The lead is now 16 with 6:33 left in the third quarter.
It's Mesa ball right now. Hopefully we can take our time, we be disciplined, and get a good shot right now. Hopefully cut into this run.
Yep, need to execute. Run a play that we can feel confident in and get some points out of it as we throw the ball out of bounds in the corner. Notre Dame ball as Mazga brings the ball in and brought up by Sterling on the right-hand side, guarded by Sanders. 111 takes the other 11, and Sterling lays it in with his right hand.
Lead is
Sanders
growing a little bit. Notre Dame takes an 18-point lead. It's this point in the game, ladies and gentlemen, that hopefully our players toughen up, stay disciplined, not panic, and just worry about 1 point at a time.
This is where, as they say in things in life, this is where your character shows. As Lamar Wright is fouled down low by Mazel Robbins. That's his second team foul, first of the second half. Notre Dame is just flying to the ball at every opportunity. It is constant pressure for the Mesa Rams to overcome. Lamar Wright drives baseline, puts it up, block, no good, rebound himself, and he puts it back. And Notre Dame presses the issue, and it's stolen by Shamar Wright. Right as he was getting ready to pull the trigger. Sanders in the corner, over to Shamar. And Grippo for 3, rims out, rebounded by Sanders. I swear, for a 6-foot kid He sure plays like he's 6'5", doesn't he, John?
Absolutely. Strong, tough, has a lot of grit about his style of basketball.
And Sanders hits from 15 from the left side. And Mesa on their own little 4-0 run just worked their way back into this ball game. Dondre Bosley at the top of the key, over to Robbins. Dribbles, fakes left, uses a screen, drives right-handed, lays it up and in. And with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter, it's now 52-36. A long three by Shamar Wright. The brothers have said, we are going to take this game over, and have done that in the last 2 minutes. As Mesa creeps back to an 11-point deficit, having been down by 18 at one point. Mesa fans, don't count your Rams out yet. There is still some fight left in this Ram.
And that's the poise that I was speaking of, Mark. Whenever you get down by 18, first of all, you have to understand there's no 10-point plays in basketball. You just have to stay poised. You have to have a little bit of resolve and just take one good shot at a time and see where the chips fall at the end of the game.
That is so very true. Not just in basketball, but in life as well. .351 left in the third quarter. Notre Dame Titans 52, Mesa Rams 41. As Pierce Sterling walks the ball through the Notre Dame logo and dishes the ball over to Dondre Bosley. Back over to Sterling. Slowing things down a bit as Notre Dame recognizes that Mesa's on a little bit of a run. Ball inbounded down to Mozga, who puts it up in the middle of the key. And it is now 54-41. Sanders into the middle of the key, dishes down low to Grippo, who passes it to Fortune, who lays it up and in. Andre Bosley off the left side, keeps the ball down to the baseline corner. Back over to Sterling, who drives. Denied by Lamar Wright.
That must be the Rams' 8th, 9th, 10th block shot tonight. They're definitely going after shots and making sure that Notre Dame is getting nothing easy.
That is so very true. As number 14, Cameron Renty checks in for Dean Grippo. And another block.
My only question there is actually who are they going to credit that block to? We had two Rams right on the ball.
And Shamar Wright lays it up and in, and his lead is down to 9. John, as you look across the gym at the Notre Dame fans, they look
another block shot by your Rams, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally put back up and in by number 23, Anthony Holland, as the Rams, in an effort to try to push the ball, turn the ball back over to Notre Dame. But from our vantage point, as you look across the Notre Dame sidelines, from their fan base, they look a little bit in shock at how we're being able to keep this a close game.
Yeah, they're definitely a little nervous.
Lead right now is 11 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Rams, Notre Dame is playing textbook basketball right now. They understand that the other team is on a little bit of a run, so they're making sure they drain the shot clock, make us play a little bit of defense. Unfortunately, that time it worked against them as the travel was called.
Renty to inbound the ball to Sanders. Renty has the ball, gives the ball over to Lamar right in the corner. To his brother Shamar, who hits a 15-footer with 1:30 left in the third quarter. Notre Dame leads 56-47.
A lead that was once at 18 points is now down to 9, Mark.
Chip away, right?
Absolutely. A deep three by Notre Dame.
Sterling with the long three. And just like that, it's a 12-point lead again for Notre Dame.
When you're a basketball coach, that's definitely a shot you don't mind your opponent taking, but then when it goes in, that definitely represents 3 points on the scoreboard.
Exactly. As Salas lays one in. And with 1 minute left, we are again at a 10-point ball game at 59-49. Turnover under the key. And foul called against Mesa as Anthony Holland battling under there. Fouls on number 14, Cameron Renty, his first personal team first of the second half. As Holland makes the extra free throw. Foul is on number 2, Mazel Robbins. That's his third personal, team second.
17 seconds left. I know our plan right now is to try to get one shot. Pick and roll between the twins. Cam Renty pulls up for the three, just off. Salas for a rebound, off. Wright goes back up, bucket is good.
And that's the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of basketball, it is the number 1 seed, Notre Dame Riverside Titans, 62. Your number 4, Murrieta Mesa Rams, 51.
So far, the first 3 quarters, you really cannot fault the effort of our boys team right now, right? The Rams are playing tough. Obviously, you wish a couple free throws would have fell and, a couple turnovers that was really in our hands and probably self-inflicted wounds. You wish that didn't happen. But the resolve and the grit that they're showing to still make this a game is pretty impressive. So hopefully we can turn this around in the fourth quarter, apply a little bit of defense, and again, just take one good shot at a time, and I think we can win this game.
I agree. We need to obviously do something to slow down the Titan offense, as they've averaged 21 points a quarter for the first 3 quarters. If we can hold them to a normal number like 12.
Yeah, I think a good goal will probably be around the 15-point mark, 12 to 15-point mark, especially the way that they attack the rim, and obviously they're showing a little bit of patience. But I think if we can hold them around a 15-point mark, I think that'll be a winnable game for us.
I agree.
If we take some good shots.
Renty brings the ball through the logo over to Lamar right in the corner. Passes it down low, and it's, they say that twins can talk to each other without talking to each other. Mazel Robbins brings the ball up over to Sterling. Back to Robbins.
Here's Notre Dame again, just taking their time. They understand that we want to play aggressive, and they're just kind of picking their spots.
And Holland wide open in the middle of the key, puts it up and in. Renti right at the center court line, dribbles left, pulls it back right, back to Lamar. Shamar right underneath with a left-handed layup is good. We need a defensive stop.
We looked at that last possession that Notre Dame scored, and the guy came from the weak side and crossed the paint. The old rule we had in college ball was you never let your man cross your nose. That's definitely, you want to have your head on a swivel. You want to kind of meet him at the free throw line and force him back door, and that didn't happen, and it cost us a little bit there.
Correct. That basket was by Sterling, who puts it in. And with just under 7 minutes remaining in the contest, Notre Dame leads 66-53.
We're doing a good job passing the ball around. A little bit of contact. I think the referee definitely missed a call.
Sterling presses the issue and hits again from the baseline. 15-footer. John, would you agree the 15-footer is kind of a lost art?
Absolutely. The mid-range jumper has been a lost art for years, and now more than ever when you see the college game and the pro game, and everybody's either shooting a three or they're getting to the rim.
Yep. And the Rams force a turnover as Gio Sanders pushes the ball up court. Fakes, gets the ball to Salas. Reverse layup is up and in.
That was great patience by probably our most consistent player, our leader, our heart of the team, Gio. The way he hunted the paint, he was patient, a couple pump fake passes to attract the defense and found a wide open teammate. That was great basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
That is very true, and even with Sanders as aggressive as he can be at times, to show the patience to see the shot and to see the lane and create the offense for the Rams. Lamar right with the penetration, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Notre Dame, as Miles Robbins will inbound the ball to Anthony Holland. Long pass up to Sterling on the left and back over to Miles Robbins. Robbins down in the corner, 23, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Andrew Gosserin. And Notre Dame will slow it down yet again.
Yeah, I think it's definitely closing time for Notre Dame. If you notice on each possession, they're passing it around, they're looking at the shot clock, and they're waiting for us to make a move.
Basket by number 1, Anton Mazga, is good.
Lamar Wright pulls up for three, just off the front rim.
You know, there's an old adage, John, that I'm sure you're aware of, that it's especially at the high school level, it is really hard to play defense for 35 seconds.
Absolutely. Usually as a coach, what you tell your team is play tough defense for 15 to 20 seconds. If you can do that, usually a field goal attempt is coming up.
Basket by number 25, Andrew Gosserin.
The lead has grown to, looks like 17 points, ladies and gentlemen. So it's under 5 minutes. I wouldn't say it's danger time, but definitely we need to tighten up our defensive pressure a little bit, and hopefully we can get a couple shots to fall.
Jump ball called was possession does favor the Rams. As Sanders will inbound the ball. Looks around, gets the ball into Shamar right, over to Anthony Salas. Salas drives baseline, looks across. Sanders for three is going to be short. Salas with a very athletic move with that. No foul called, but he did step out of bounds as Miles Robbins. That was very athletic of Anthony Salas to not only maintain control of the basketball, but actually get a shot off, all while having a body directly underneath him. Renti controls the ball out at the top, over to Lamar Wright, down into his brother Shamar, who puts it up but is short. Rebound battled around, but over to Salas, who banks it in for two. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the game. It's tough enough that they're slowing the ball down, but they are making every shot they take. And another block by Mesa. Timeout called on the court by Notre Dame. It's a full timeout.
I wouldn't say the game is over at this point, Mark, but for sure some things has to start swinging our way. We have to, probably need to start looking at, a couple threes or at least tacking the rim hard and getting quick stops. We need to apply a little bit more pressure and not let them just watch the shot clock wind down.
I agree. We also need a couple bounces our way with some missed shots on Notre Dame's side. Obviously, they're trying to control the clock. Couple misses, a couple threes. All of a sudden, it's 8-point game again, and then you're within 2 possessions. So,
which might prove a little bit difficult. We're looking at a Notre Dame team that has shown great discipline all night. Really, they haven't forced any bad shots. You would think that, our defense and our pressure would kind of put them in some positions and take some bad shots, but they've been extremely disciplined. Straight line drives and, an easy layup, or they'll kick it to a teammate. So hopefully the tide can turn a little bit defensively for us.
I agree. We've all been around basketball long enough to remember Reggie Miller's 9 points in, 18 seconds?
Absolutely. If you know his cell phone number, it might be a good time to give him a call.
I know, right? See if he has any eligibility remaining.
Absolutely. Great pressure so far. Great defensive possession.
They called a foul on us. On Shamar Wright, his third and the team's second of the second half.
The foul situation right now is 2 fouls for Mesa, 2 fouls for Notre Dame. So it's definitely probably about time for us to take a little bit of chances, knowing that at some point we will want to put these guys at the line. So we might as well take a couple gambles, risk a little bit, and see if we can come up with the ball.
At the line shooting for Notre Dame, Anton Mazda. First free throw is good. Checking in for Notre Dame is Dondre Bosley. Both free throws by Mazda are good as Renty brings the ball up with 3:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. Mason needs to start taking some chances and hitting some threes. The ball is stolen out of Lamar Wright's hand. Left hand layup is good by Dondre Bosley.
I don't think the average basketball spectator understands how disciplined, how skilled this Notre Dame team is. On that fast break on number 24, he went right into a 6'6" Shamar Wright. He's taller, he's longer. He probably has 5 blocks tonight, and he really hit his chest, took the defender's legs away, and finished with the left hand. That's textbook basketball, and that's what you see at the next level.
That is very true. Checking in for Mesa is number 21, Ellis Ketching. His first time he's been on the floor tonight. Renty blocked by Mazda as he picked the ball back up front. And a foul called on Theo Sanders, his second and the third team foul. I don't know about you, but my back's killing me.
You know what? Old school bleachers, my friend.
I know,
old school
right?
bleachers.
For those of you that didn't catch the first half, we are actually calling this game from the second row from midcourt.
Absolutely.
Sitting with the common folk. And the basket by Mazda is also up and good. Little floater in the lane by Shamar Wright is good. Offensive foul called against Notre Dame.
You know, they called a hook on that, and I'm glad that the referee saw it. But here's what's the unfortunate part, is that same play has been made at least 4 different times tonight, and it has not gone our way yet.
That is true. That's probably the first time it actually has. And they're going to call offensive on Gio here again. Sanders' 3rd personal and the 4th team foul on the Rams. Mazga with the layup attempt. He is fouled by Cameron Renty. His 2nd and the team's 5th at the line shooting 2 is Anton Mazga. Two minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And checking in for the Rams, Elijah Williams, number 5, his first action of the game tonight. As the lead is now 20 with 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Yeah, definitely not the 4th quarter that we wanted, but you know what? It's not due to a lack of effort. You know, our Mesa boys really played tough. All right, they're playing down to the last minute.
That's the hard part when you miss an alley-oop. It's a long way down to the floor.
And here's what I appreciate on that play, is that the coach is up 21 points, and he's still coaching his team. He's talking to his point guard, and he's letting him know that with this score at this time of game, there's no need for a half-court pass like that. He's really teaching the game versus believing in results. I definitely appreciate a coach like that. I agree.
And that was a nice crossover and left-hand layup by Ellis Catchings. His first points of the night. And another turnover and throwdown by Lamar Wright. There is no quit in this Rams basketball team. You don't get to 21 wins on the season without having some challenges along the way. And those challenges are what make us stronger, even in a losing effort.
Absolutely. Looks like we will drop this game. There's no 17-point plays in basketball, at least last time I checked.
No.
But the good news is that we have advanced to the state playoffs, so we'll be looking to figure out where we will be playing come next week.
So very true. The championship game looks like it'll be, what is it, on the 3rd of March?
Yes, the championship game will be next Friday probably. So definitely want to congratulate Notre Dame for playing a good game tonight, and they're a good team, and I think that they'll have a great opportunity to win a CIF title. And for our boys, we have bigger fish to fry, and hopefully we can perform a little better come state playoff time.
And who knows, our paths may cross again once state rolls around.
Absolutely.
Into the corner as Andre Bosley fouls on number 23, Shamar Wright, his 4th, with 1 minute remaining in the game. Andre Bosley at the line shooting 2. Misses the first. Makes the second with 1 minute remaining in the game. Notre Dame leads 81-63. And a left-hand layup by Elijah Williams before good. As Anthony Holland puts an exclamation point on this contest. As Lamar Wright lays it up and in. That's goaltending called against Elijah Catchings.
Well, Notre Dame is definitely playing down to the last second, right? That was an opportunity where they were actually up 18, and with 3 seconds off the shot clock, here they go full speed for another layup.
Yep. Sanders hits the three-pointer with just under 30 seconds remaining. And the all too famous Na 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 song as Notre Dame will not take the shot. As Anthony Holland will let his last dunk be the exclamation point as time runs out on Mesa. As Notre Dame, the number 1 seed, advances to the Division III CIF final next Saturday, March 3rd. Is it going to be at Azusa Pacific?
I am not sure where they're going to be playing that this year.
Well, our boys fought hard. Our season's not over. That's the good news. We will tee this up and do it again at our state playoffs here in a week or so. If you want to follow along with Mesa for state, it's CIFSSstate.org. Well, the final score, again, Notre Dame Titans, the number 1 seed, advance to the finals with an 85-68 victory over the number 4 seeded Murrieta Mesa Rams. On behalf of the athletic department at Murrieta Mesa and our production team, Jason did a great job getting everything all set up for us. Little down to the wire at some point, but nevertheless, we are up and functioning and been all night. Once again, if you had trouble with any of the audio in about 24 hours, it should be up and running on the website. That's hashtag WeAreMesa Athletics. You can also go to Coach John Broussard's Facebook page, and it should be a link should be there as well. But we live to fight another day. But good night from Robert A. Meade Memorial Gymnasium here in Riverside as the number 1 Notre Dame Titans will dance to the state final, the CIF Division 3A finals. Good night from Riverside.